So in this drawn prayer, I want to demonstrate a few of the things that I do, or you can do, to pray with art. Sometimes, instead of starting with words, I might start with the heart, and this might become the heart, God's heart. It might be my own heart, but I use simple symbols that I can draw. Oftentimes, the flame becomes a symbol of the Holy Spirit, almost a symbol of the disciple. Um, Disciples being enlightened by the Holy Spirit. Um, so oftentimes you'll see this flame above a dove, so you know it's not just any dove, it's actually the Holy Spirit above a person, meaning the Holy Spirit is upon them. Obviously, as soon as you put a flame above a heart, you start saying, it becomes the Sacred Heart of Jesus. So I might use symbols like that. I've done things where the Sacred Heart is dripping over, and maybe my own heart to fix it, to repair it. Maybe my heart is dark and hard, and maybe that's how I feel, and that's why I'm praying for Christ's heart to be coming up upon me. I'll oftentimes have a heart, and if I'm thinking Christ, God, Jesus, I might draw a symbol for that. I might draw a crown for Christ the King, and that's kind of my shorthand, my symbol for Christ's crown. I might add a cross up here. I might add what looks like a jewel right there. I might, kind of decorate it. All these details just allow me to spend time with God in prayer, or the person I'm praying for. Just the time it takes to fill in the heart is also useful. Adding tone helps make your picture interesting by adding contrast. Oftentimes I'll have figures, people, that I'm praying for, and I might do simple silhouettes, or outlines. In representation of the person I'm praying for, or if I'm praying for humanity as a whole or something like that, I might do something like that. Again, I'll often add some form of texture, adding some variety to the image. I might, if I leave the lines on the right side and don't let them touch the outline on the left, it maybe looks like that flame on the Sacred Heart is illuminating this person. So that on its own can be part of the message, part of the meaning of the prayer, meaning of the drawing. Is that all this darkness that is in our hearts, with whatever worries me today, I'm praying for that illumination. I'm praying for that darkness to be lifted away. So I might do something like this. I might add that flame. Usually, to me, it suggests to like the disciples, a follower of Christ has the Holy Spirit in them. I might have the heart symbol somewhere, and if we're going with that whole darkness of the heart, maybe I will fill this out, but not all of it. I'll leave the one side still a little bit light, like it's reflecting the light that is coming out of the Sacred Heart's fire. Shorthand for rays of light. What other symbols do I use? Crosses. You can make a simple cross. You saw me in other videos doing tiny little crosses, but a lot of them to create texture. You can elaborate and make a fancier cross. So the symbols, they don't have to be representative of anything real. It just has to be something that speaks to you. You might start with what's on your mind, what's on your heart. Sometimes it's easier than others. Other times you let God speak to you and allow things to come to you as you draw. Signing is something I do because I share my prayer cards with people. But you might even write on these. Sometimes I write a variety of things. Sometimes I can write the date. Sometimes I will write some kind of message. Jesus, come. My heart is dark. My worries are too much. I need your help. Please come and lighten my load, lighten my heart, lighten my worries. And these are the kinds of things that I do when I pray with art. I hope you are open enough to give it a try and are open enough to hear God speaking to you through this way of prayer. God bless.